weekly freebie games for you.
And deals too. Alright, you beautiful peoples off the interwebs, it's me, Glyn, CheapSkate Gaming, or if you're on the Rumbles, it's the Wokeapotamus. And of course, it's the weekly freebie roundup where we go into all the free games you can get for your PC or PlayStation or Xbox, etc. And also, especially this week, we're going to be going into a load of deals. So rather than blurb too much on and yibby yabber, as I say, we might as well just jump straight into it. And we got a good week this week. So yeah, let's jump straight into the. Here we are on the Epic Game Stores. Now, I wasn't too happy with the last week's one. Now, of course, I didn't have a show last week, so as you know, I did say the week before I was away working, and I was away for the whole week. And so it was Beholder was the game last week, but they've updated it this week on Epic Game Stores, and today it's Brotato, sort of shoot 'em uppy type thing. But if we look for next week, we're getting a double game, guys, and we're getting two. One of them's a AAA title, or relative thereabouts AAA title, and the other one is a bit niche, but very well liked amongst the community. And it's so we're getting Star Wars Skywalker Saga for next week as part of your I suppose week after Black Friday, innit? And then we got Bus Simulator 21, quite interesting bus. I believe I've got the Star Wars Skywalker Saga. I actually think I paid for that game. I haven't played it. I've got it on Steam. Anyway, and then we got Bus Simulator 21, which I haven't got, and I haven't got Rotato. So, anyway, that's your Epic Game Stores. I'm not sure I'm going to go into the deals on Epic. I suppose they're going to be very similar. When there's deals on Epic, they're very similar to the deals that are on Steam. So, if games are cheap on Steam, then they're going to be cheap on Epic as well. Can't see really much there. It's grabbing me on the front page. It's not really a great front page there, but anyway, let's jump along and have a look at our Prime games this week. So boom, down here. I'm on completely the wrong place. Here we go. There we go. There's the Prime games this week. Now, last week's Prime games, which you can still get, now I need to get this right, is Riot Civil Unrest. Let me say that again. Riot Civil Unrest, and that's actually a really good indie game. It's based on true events or true protest events that happened in different places around the world. A lot of Spanish ones, Italian ones. I can't remember if there's a British one in there or not. Not so much the recent ones. This is sort of pre BLM riots and all that, but it's got like older riot. I can't remember, but the history tells you about what the riot was about, and you can play both the police and the rioters, and it's a strategy game, and it's actually a very good game. Then you got Moonscars, which is Prey, and I believe this is like a standalone content DLC for it. I can't remember if this is a multiplayer part of Prey. I think that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure. Then they gave us Blade of Darkness. Not 100% sure what that is. I haven't really had a look at it. I've added them all to my library. Tomb Raider Anniversary. Can't go wrong with a bit of that. And finally, they rounded it off with Super Meat Boy, which I believe was free on Steam for a couple of days anyway. Oh no, it's free on the PlayStation Store, I think. Super Meat Boy. I often needed to double check that. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's jump into today's game, or this Thursday's games. And we have got Mystery Case Files, the Dalimar Legacy, whatever that is. We'll just claim it now while we're here. As easy as that, because it's actually a Prime one, so we can claim that one. Then we've got on the GOG store, we've got Sir Whoopass, which I have played a little bit of. It's a little bit janky. It's very indie, but it's always getting updates. So the developer's always working on it, and those people who've played it for a bit longer than I have do like it. So hopefully the game does expand out into something a little bit more than what I've played. I think I've played about half an hour to an hour of it. Then we got Shogun Showdown. Let's try saying that 3 times fast. So in Shogun Showdown, I'm not exactly sure what that is. It looks like a sort of card strategy type little base thing. Then we've got the awesome, something that I do know, Elite Dangerous. I've spent quite a bit of time, and that's on your Epic Game stores. And that's pretty cool. If you have never played Elite Dangerous, where have you been? Brad Burns' classic game, extending back to the BBC Micro days. I've played Elite on the BBC. I played it on the Spectrum. Then I played, I can't remember what it was called, Elite something. No, it wasn't called Elite. It was called something else, and it was on the Amiga. That was good, where you could actually land on the planets for the first time. And now it's Elite Dangerous. Whole host of stuff going on there. Very big game. I think they're starting to add bases actually on the planets and stuff like that. So it's always getting updated. It's a constantly evolving game. That's enough blurbing, Glenn. It's Elite Dangerous, isn't it? It's Elite Dangerous. Go on, get on with it. And then we've got Jurassic Park World Evolution, which is a bit like a theme park game, but with dinosaurs. So make of that what you will. I don't know if there's any funny shenanigans going there. I don't know if the dinosaurs escape and start eating your visitors. I hope so. That'd be quite funny. I think it's more strategy based in that you've got to look after the ill dinosaurs and have vets and open the attractions and sell stuff. So that is not a bad game. Elite is definitely a standout title. And Jurassic Park World Evolution. 2 great titles there for free. The other games, Silver Pass is alright. Maybe it gets better. But anyway, they're free, so go and grab them. And next week, we'll have a look at the cloud games. I don't think much has changed this month. No, but there we go. We've got Saints Row, Fallout, Moving Out. You got the Fortnites, Infinite Mini Golf, X Defiant. Yeah, there's not much really there on the cloud games. They've kind of toned them back again, more or less Fortnites and Fallouts. Okay, so from that then we'll go over to Steam. Now this week on Steam, what I'm going to do is, normally I do all the free games that have come out this week, or this week and last week, but because we're hitting Black Friday, I thought we'll concentrate more on deals. So the first thing is a free game, and Dark Sector, you can see here, is available for free. It's normally, I think that says $6.99. And if you've never played Dark Sector, I love this game on the Xbox 360. It's a sort of precursor to the Warframe games. One of the characters in there is very much like some of the Warframes. Then a lot of the voice acting you'll notice and remember from Warframe. What I loved about this game, it had this thing that like a glaive you threw and it went into first person. And then you had a bit like with the remote control rockets in Battlefield, you had to then aim it and you could cut people's heads off or cut them in half. It was a great game, really good game. It's a little bit janky, but it's a great little step into the past. So there's Dark Sector for free, and I thought then we'd have a little look at some of the deals. Why have I got all these? Oh yeah, there we go. So it's Black Friday and we've got a lot of Black Friday deals, so I thought I should really put my glasses on for this. I'm struggling to see here. At least I'll know the prices then. Right, I know I've got glasses hanging around my neck, but I prefer these ones for these TV screens. Anywho, Hitman World of Assassination, £2.50. Now don't forget, dollar prices, that would be about $3. Elder Scrolls Online for £4. City Skylines, that's a lot of content there for £2.50. House Flipper, I know some people have really enjoyed this game. I've never played it. That's only £2.10. That's a hell of a deal because it's normally £21. Hunter Call the Wild, £1.67. Battlefield 2042 is still $3.99. That's been that price. I put this in my shopping cart. Mass Effect Legendary Edition, $3.99. That's 3 games that have all been remastered. That's £1.33 a game. That's a great deal. If you're interested in Black Desert, so down, it's always going for that price, $89. It's not really much of a deal. Kingdom Come Deliverance, the full works, £2.64. Suicide Squad, this is a big one. A 2024 AAA game for £2.99. should have been 60 quid. Essentially, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. It got hammered with the reviewers when it came out. It got slated. You know, it's a Rocksteady game. We expect Rocksteady games to be proper AAA quality. It's not quite on par with what it should be. The stories, they've gone a little bit too left field with the story. It was... Most people are willing to forgive maybe the story if the game was fantastic or amazing, but the acting is really good in the game. But for $2.99, I think that's a bargain, a deal, and then you can have a look at what everyone was moaning about, if anything. But apparently some people say, look, it's not a terrible game. It's just, it wasn't what people were expecting when it got released. Another one I thought would be a great deal was Total War Rome 2 Emperor Edition. It's only £2.99, and again, so that's 90% off there. That's a lot of content, a lot of hours of play. There's a lot of DLCs you can get for it if you want to carry on playing, but to be honest, there's enough replayability in just that one content there. Buckshot Roulette is £2.11. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order £3.50. That's not too bad. That's the better of the Jedi, Star Wars Jedi games. The Stalker Chernobyl, the new one's just come out if you haven't played the old ones, but to be honest, the better one is available as well, which is, I forgot what it is, it's Papayat or the River, something like that. If I click on it, actually, we'll click on it and we'll have a look, because the whole bundle's here for £5.24, and if I view, it's the one I've got is the better one. That's it, the Call of Pripyat. There we are, if I want to, the Call of Pripyat. That's the better one. If you have a look, it's overwhelmingly positive. The other two are very positive. So not many games get that overwhelmingly positive, so you know it's a good game. We'll come back out to that. We carry on down. Dying Light, £2.79. I thought this looked interesting. Nuclear Nightmare. Apparently it's a little bit like The Thing, the movie The Thing. It's only £1.17. It's a relatively new game. Could be fun. It says it's got a single player, but I think it's I think you must be playing with bots if it's single player, because it's more fun to be played as an online co-op game. For Honours, £3.74. I put this in my library at one point. I must have taken it out again. Killing Floor 2, 99 pence. Great zombie survival. If you're into Black Ops Zombies, that's a great game to get. So there's loads of stuff here. I can't keep going on and on and on, all these deals, but there's just amazing stuff on here. These are all just under £4. So go grab some games in the Black Friday. What have I had? I'll show you what I've got in my cart. Actually, I want to add another one. Where's that? Rotato's on here, but don't worry about that because you can get that free on Epic Games. Where's it gone? Oh, I was going to add the... There it is. It's Killing Floor. I want to chuck that one in my cart as well. Add to cart. Thank you. There's a deluxe edition. What's in with the deluxe edition? Ultimate edition. There's DLC, is there? Oh. Not keen on DLC games. This is my shopping cart at the minute. I got the Mass Effect. I got Need for Speed Most Wanted, which is the Criterion one. £1.79 they want for that. There's that Nuclear Battlefield 4 Premium, £2.44. That's got all the map DLC with it. If you want the shortcut bundles, you've still got to pay for them. There's the Rome, and there's Suicide Kill the Justice League. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, that's 3 games. Let me just refresh this because the other game hasn't come on here yet. And there's Killing Floor. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 top quality tier games for £16.36. That's not bad, is it? Nearly all of these are AAA, apart from this one. There's 3 games in the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and they've all been remastered. I thought that's a really, really good deal. Right, let's pop along, because PlayStation, we're onto the consoles now. And I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to cover the premium stuff, and I'll explain why in a minute. So you've still got till the next Tuesday, or Tuesday arriving, to grab your Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged, Ghostwire Tokyo, Death Note Killer Within. That's your free monthly games with your essential monthly payment. But they have added, if you're an extra member, they have added Dying Light, Like a Dragon Ishin, which is part of a bit like the Yakuza series, MotoGP 24. There's a pack for Sims. There's Digimon Survive. I didn't realise Digimon was still around. Fight Stick the game, Clash Artifacts of Chaos, and that's about it. So they've added those games to your monthly collection. Not great. Best one there's Dying Light 2 Stay Human, which I loved up until the point where all of a sudden you got like a small hang glider where, I mean, it was small, and all of a sudden you were flying around the map, and it was like so unrealistic. I mean, I know it's about zombies and stuff, but it was just stupid. It was like you got a towel and turned it into something you could float, and air vents, and it was something that you'd expect from video games 20 years ago, but not now. It just really broke. It just broke the game for me. That as soon as you got that bit where you could start flying, that, like, I don't mind they should have done it with a grappling rope. I can handle one of those in the game. They kind of exist in real life. You know, battlefields have got these grappling ropes, etc. But when they all of a sudden, or maybe they could have done it with a jetpack or something. But when they had this like little tiny kite that was carrying your person, it was just like even Da Vinci wouldn't have come up with something, you know, knew that wouldn't work. Anyway, right, what I'm covering now, I'm going to cover the premium. Now there's 30% off premium at the minute as part of the Black Friday deal. So they've added to the premium games, which are basically your old games from the legacy games then. We've got, talking about legacy, Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. Great game on PlayStation. And then Blood Omen 2. And they've also chucked in their Spelunker HD. But this is the more interesting thing. So it's Black Friday. I think a lot of people, or a lot of you, may be thinking about buying a VR headset, either a Quest 3S or a Quest 3, or even a PSVR 2, because it's dropped in price. You can pick up a PSVR 2 headset for £350 at the minute from Amazon, Argos, basically everywhere, which is a hell of a good price for that particular piece of hardware, which then pay an extra 40 or 50 pound. I've seen the box for 40 quid. You can then connect it to your PC, so you can play on PlayStation and PC. So if you do get a PSVR, I thought it's worth upgrading to the premium, because they have PSVR 2 games as part of the premium. Not a lot of people realise this, so I thought from now on I'm going to start covering this to pull in those PSVR 2 users. So these are the games. Let me go back, because I think the better games are up this end. Here, we'll start with Kayak Mirage, which is a release game. Beautiful, beautiful VR chill game. Then we've got Ghostbusters Rise of Ghost Lord, Before Your Eyes, Synth Riders, which is that's like a Beat Saber style game. This is apparently an amazing golf game. The Walkabout Mini Golf, they reckon it's one of the best VR golf games you can get. Then we've got Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, and then we've also got Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Retribution, so it's like a follow-up game, Chapter 2. So that's a great bit of content there for you trying out your VR. So your golf, you've got your golf, what was it, your kayaking, your Saints and Sinners, and then we've got these other games which are also highly rated. Synapse, The Last Clockwinder, I'm not sure what that's about, but Pistol Whip I know is it's a rhythm-based shooting game. And then you've got these classic funny games, Vacation Simulator and Job Simulator, which with the new VR controllers will work a lot better. So that's part of your premium. And just to show you, they have got 30% if you are a subscriber. If I wanted to upgrade, if I do decide and push for a VR2, which I might do, I'm literally teetering on the edge because I want it for my PC. It only cost me £2.67 for essentially 2 months and 10 days off, 2 months then off subscription. That's not too bad for £2.67 for premium subscription. So if I do get it, I'll be buying that, and I'll be trying out a PSVR 2 with it. because those would be great games to check along. I'll get 2 months to play those games. Anyway, right, so we'll pop along Xbox Game Pass, of course. Let me go put it on console. It's a big, oh dear, what have I done? What have I done? Sorry, I've messed it all up there. So it's a big month for Xbox Game Pass, as you know, November. So let's start off with Aliens Dark Descent. Okay, that's not too bad. Then we've got 9 Souls. Not sure what that's about. Big month, Stalker 2 Heart Chernobyl. One of the most eagerly awaited Xbox/PC games this year. I'm not sure why they got Genshin Impact. I don't know if it's just had an Xbox update for it or what, but it's there, so I'll include it. Then we've still got Flight Simulator 24. I was looking at the graphics. Yeah, let me click on it. Have you seen the graphics on this game? Look at this. Look at the detail on that. Like the moss. You can see the little bits of moss on this rock. Photorealistic graphics. And then you can see all these trees in the background. And it's just an absolute graphical powerhouse of a game. And look at all these planes you can fly and helicopters. And oh, what a beautiful, beautiful game. And it's almost making me want to buy a couple of months of Game Pass. It just looks stunning. The only thing I don't like about that game is the size of the download. But there we are, I can't have it all, can we? Yeah, so you've got Flight Simulator, you've also got Age of Empires 2, Spyro, Goat Simulator, Metal Slug Tactics, Black Ops 6. So there's 3 absolute like Game of the Year contenders in there. Ashen and Goat Simulator 3. Now for PC, it's more or less the same. The only difference is, for some reason, something is on the other but not on them. And I think it's Spyro is on PC. Is it Spyro but it's not on? Yeah, Spyro's on. I think it's Age of Empires. No, I know where it is. Hold on. Oh, where's it gone? They don't have the greatest. Look, the thing's missing there. Right, for PC, that's probably confused me now. Right, essentially for PC, StarCraft is the added games. Microsoft sort your rubbish thing out. Here, I'll go to this page here, PC. The added one that's different is, there should be StarCraft on here somewhere. I don't know, they've messed up their website as usual. Classic Microsoft, world's biggest software company, can't do anything with software. Anyway, let's get away from here and let's have a little look at fanatical deals. And listen, I'm going to be a little bit of a while on here with all these deals, because just look at this page. It's bonkers. Now, I don't know why, but this Slain and this Ember don't seem to be... you click on them and it says... yeah, the bundle has ended, so I'm not sure why they're still... I don't know if that's a glitch or if something's broken, because they're relatively new. They've added them relatively new, especially this Ember. And it still says 35 days left, so something funny's got on there. But I would like to point out these double packs, look. Grip, if you are buying a PSVR and you're getting the little box, which I think Smiths is doing for 40 quid, so you can get it, run it on your PC. Pick up a copy of this for Steam. Grip. The Reflex car pack is neither here nor there. It's no added tracks or anything. But Grip in VR is brilliant. It's absolutely bonkers. And in PSVR, it'll be amazing because you play at 120 FPS. And it's a relatively simple game to play. So I'd definitely recommend picking up Grip. I'd pick it up even without VR, to be honest. Then we've got this one, Doodle Harmony. Again, all 3 games for £1. I don't know if they're any good or not. It's not something I've ever played. Then we've got Just Die Already. That's 2 copies of the game, so you can buy it for yourself and give one to your friend. Rebel Galaxy. Again, I think this is £1. Yeah, both Rebel Galaxy games. That's a lot of content to play through there for £1. Then we got Frog Detective 1 and 2. These triple packs are amazing for the price. They're just over £1, £1.30. Overloop's a cool game. It's worth it just for that. So you've got that triple pack. You've also got this Sparklight, Tinyopia, and Peach Leaf Pirates. Then this quad pack, I think it's only £1. Yeah, £1, right? American Fugitive, that's worth £1 all day long. Iron Fisticle, great game. When ski lifts go wrong, and then when you suck at parking, which is reminds me of skid marks on the Amiga. These are 4 good games. I mean, they're not AAA superb titles, but 4 good games for £1. 25 pence a game. What are you waiting for? Even if you own one of them, it's still worth £1 for the other games. So let's carry on. There's a mystery bundle. Got Creepy Tales. Again, is this £1? £1.30. That's a bargain. Build your own playlist bundle. This is new, so I haven't even looked at this one yet. So we got 2 games for a £5. What we got in here? Kingdom New Lands. It's not too bad. That's a good game. But you can pick that up cheaper. You can see some of these are getting sold out already. Okay, that's not too bad, but I think we can do better. I think the £1 ones are the deals here. Build your own plentiful bundle. These are £1 each, or this is the. I always find this is the deal. 5 for 60 pence. 5 games for £3. Now, last time I looked at this, the one I wanted was sold out. Yeah, it's sold out again. Look, One More Island. I wanted that. A lot of these you can see they're already in my library. But the games to get there, definitely Gear Shifters is a cool game. Dreamscape is not too bad. There's a bento bundle. Leisure Suit Larry, if you're into that. Again, they're only £1. It's very adulty, but there's a lot of software there for £1. Good for a laugh. This is an amazing deal. For £1, Oddworld Complete Collection. And that includes the latest one, Soulstorm. That's only a 2020, 2021 game. I remember it coming out on PS5. And then you got all the... Now, I've got this game already, but I'm going to buy this for all these other games. Well, 2 DLCs and all the other games, because it's just too good a deal not to miss. And then we've got... I think that's about it. VIP Mystery Bundle. Yeah, I don't do the mysteries. So it's an amazing week there on Fanatical. And now we're going to finally finish off over here in Humble Bundle Land. The Telltale Collection, still got 8 days left if you like your Telltale games. The Batman games are pretty good on these. What I like about this, it has the proper backstory of Joker, unlike the new Hollywood movies. They're good, the new Hollywood Joker movies, they are good, but they're not faithful to the comic. This has a much better Joker backstory that is faithful to the comic. Basically, Joker's original name was John Doe because they don't know where he came from, and he was like found. I think he was found like washed up on a river or something, and he becomes Bruce Wayne's friend in Arkham Asylum when Bruce Wayne has a breakdown after the death of his parents. Later on in life, as he's a young adult, there's a very important backstory to Batman, which the Hollywood decided, oh well, we'll ignore all that. That's not canon anymore. So yeah, that's why I'm not a big fan of the new Joker movies because of that. These games get it right. The Hollywood movies get it wrong. Anyway, enough ranting about Batman. We're going in now. We've got this one, Raw Fury, one of my favourite indie game producers. And look at this one. It's £11.84 gets you all these. Now I've already got Dome Keeper, game I do like, I do enjoy. Scald. Snufkin Melody of Moomin Valley. Remember the Moomins when I was a kid. Mr. Sun's Hatbox. Sable, an award-winning indie game. Kingdom 80s. Norco. Kingdom Norselands. They got a coupon there. DLC, that one is. Kingdom 2 Crowns. Star Renegades, Pizza Bossum, Friends vs Friends, and some more coupons. So that's not a bad deal for £11.84. For £7.89, I think for me the £7.89 is the better one because I have... Is it? Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, but anyway, that's your deal. And then finally we got sci-fi shooters. And this is another great deal. It's a bit more, 15 quid, but look at this. You're getting Crisis 3 remastered, Crisis and Crisis 2 remastered. These games always go for about £10 each anyway. So that's 30 quid's worth of games without the other ones. That's the new remastered, remade System Shock. When you've got a remastered Dark Forces, Prey, yes, I've already got it, but I'd probably give it away. And then you've got the 2016 Doom. Phenomenal. And look, 68% off Moon Crash, which ironically is in the Amazon Prime games at the minute. So it's a bit of a waste, and give it to someone else if you want to, who hasn't got Amazon Prime. But yeah, that's a pretty good deal. I will need to get that just for the Crisis games, because I haven't got them on PC, and I want to know, can my PC play Crisis? Anyway, right, without that nonsense out the way, thank you for joining me. What a great week, both for free games and especially for deals. Like this week on the deals is bonkers, isn't it? I hope you've all got a few quid left over to spend on something on the deals. I think I might pick myself up a PSVR 2 headset. I was fighting between the Quest 3. The Quest 3 I was looking at some comparisons. The Quest 3 is a bit sharper, but it uses reprojection, whereas the PSVR 2 directly plugs into the display port, which gives you a cleaner image. So it's a bit of 6 of one, half a dozen the other. But the bonus is, as a PS5 owner, I can use it on my PS5 playing like No Man's Sky. I'll pick up a cheap copy of Gran Turismo 7 in the sales. So I think I'm gonna go and do it in a minute. I think I'm gonna go and blow 400 quid on a headset and a PC converter box. So good luck with that. Anyway, I hope you all have a great Black Friday. Don't spend too much, or if you do spend too much, then I hope you get yourself some really good deals. And if you do, let me know what deals you got in the comment section. I'd love to know if anyone's always leave, if you've seen a deal and you think we need to talk about it, stick it in the deals comment. If I think, I'll check it out. If it's something I've missed, and I might do a short video on it, because if I can't put it into this video, then I might stick it in as a short. Anyway, thank you for joining me, guys. Normal service resumes now till April, hopefully, and we'll see you on the next one. So you've been watching CheapSkate Gaming. I've been Glyn, or the Wokeabotamus if you're on Rumble, and we'll see you next one. Bye, guys.
CheapSkate Gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over and join the crew. They'll show you how to game and save money too. CheapSkate Gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over.